Hey guys, I'm going to share with you one of the biggest mind fucks in building a business. If you're building a business to make money, you will make less money. Let me explain this. Money is just energy. It's a store of energy. So if you think about how do you get money, you go out and work, you put energy into it. Even if that money was given to you, somebody had to work to put that energy into the money before it was transitioned to you. Now, if you want to see how this actually plays out, think about going out and buying a $4,000 old, beaten up Toyota Corolla versus a brand new $350,000 supercar. That beaten up old Toyota, you're likely to just park anywhere. You don't really care if somebody dings it with a door. It basically is just a vehicle to get you around. But that $350,000 supercar, you're probably parking at the back of the lot, or you're going up and paying for valet to make sure that it gets the best treatment because it is truly a work of art. Now, you didn't put any additional energy into the old hoopty versus the supercar. No, it's just how much money you put into it. So the more energy you put into something, the more you value it. Now, if you think about what your job is in business, our job is actually to receive money, take energy from a client or from a customer, and then give them a positive return on that. So if you think about what that is, we are actually creating positive energy when we are running a successful business. Now, this manifests in a lot of different ways. Number one, a lot of us can't increase our prices because we are just too scared to take on additional energy. It's sort of like going from, say, a $10,000 fee to a $50,000 fee. A lot of times we just don't feel comfortable. It's like the difference between standing up in front of 10 people to give a speech versus standing up in front of 300 people to give a speech. A lot of people can stand up in front of the 10, but they freak out when they stand up in front of the 300. The only difference is the potential impact that you have when you accept more money. The reason being, just like the supercar versus the hoopty, you end up getting a lot more of your clients' attention and focus when you charge them more money. So one of the biggest complete mind changers for clients in the service business is that if they just simply charge more for the same service, oftentimes their clients experience better results. Seriously. Now, when you think about money as energy, the other thing that we have to think about is what are the blocks to that energy? So we've all experienced that before. It's mindset might prevent us from allowing our energy to flow. If you think about even energy like, potential water flowing through a hose, a kink in the hose is going to prevent that free flow. Now, that energy kink can show up in a lot of different ways. And one of the most common is with having people that are poorly aligned with your business. So an example of this may be an employee that's on your team who is not actively working towards building the business in the way that you believe it needs to be built. Because of course you're super clear on your vision and what it is that you're doing that's bigger than money. So getting rid of that employee oftentimes can be massively freeing and cause your business to start growing even faster. Now, the other one, and this is where the real sort of resistance happens when you're building for money versus energy. If you have a client who is not a good fit, who is taking too much energy, or they are just a bad value alignment, if it's somebody who's just being mean to you and your team, if it's somebody who is not really receptive to the work that you're doing, or if it's somebody that you just recognize, hey, we're not going to be able to produce the level of results with this client that we are here to produce with our clients in general, you've got to get rid of them. And what happens when you get rid of these clients? Yes, do you lose some money? Yes, that's the reason that most people don't take this difficult step. However, When you then let go of that client, you release this energy block and you create so much more potential. And this is where people get tripped up. They think, oh man, money is tight, payroll is tight. I can't let go of this client because if I do, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, say, make payroll. I'm not sure when the next client is going to come in. But here's the thing. When you get rid of those energetic blocks, those people that are in your way, that are not allowing you to build in the way that you need to in your business, everything opens up and frees. So it becomes easier then to make more money. And again, if your focus is making money, you'll never make this decision. So then you won't actually make more money. It's that mind fuck I'm talking about. So how do you do this? Here's a real quick way that we work on with our clients as strategy ladders to help them move from being money motivated to energy and outcome motivated. We call it our non-monetary measure of success. We have our clients throw away their vision and their mission because all of that's just marketing bullshit. What we're here to do with our clients is we want them to identify what is the outcome that they create for their clients. Because if they just focus on creating that outcome again and again and again and again, they're guaranteed to stay in business forever. And the other thing it does is it acts as a filter. It allows them to say, you know what? This client, I'm never actually going to be able to create this outcome with this client. It's time for me to let them go. They're not a good fit. And as you get better at this and get better at implementing this methodology and this mentality, you won't even bring those clients on in the first place. You won't bring on the employees that are not going to help you create these outcomes again and again and again. And so what you're able to do is create a much more energetically aligned team. So now your team is all together working towards creating this specific outcome. And it allows you to then have the filter to figure out when and where something in your business or around your business is not serving you in accomplishing that end. If you're interested in getting more into this, this is something that is a deep topic and incredibly challenging for people because we are conditioned to speak the language of money. But if you want to learn how to make more money, like most things in life, you got to be willing to let go of it. So if you want to learn more about these secrets and more, go ahead and DM me. Let's get on a call. I'm happy to show you how we implement this and help our clients align with their true purpose and build a business that's ultimately much bigger than they themselves are, creating a much bigger impact in the world and ultimately creating positive energy generators. That's not too hippie for you. Let's talk.